this is Lady Boulay, and welcome back to Black American Lineage. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for supporting this channel. Well, I want to bring y'all up to speed in case you hadn't heard. Kamala has caught fire. There's Kamala fever going on in America. Black women had a fundraiser for Kamala, then black men, then white women, Asian women, Latino women, gay black men for Kamala, and now white dudes for Kamala. There is a white dudes fundraiser for Kamala, and they were raising so much money that Elon Musk had them shut down on the X platform. There's a white dudes for Kamala cap going around, and it says, "Let's do our part to help elect Kamala Harris." Monday, July 29th, virtual meeting, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All are welcome. We are honest, open, and ready to support our first black woman president. If that's you, RSVP, and bring your friends, family, and neighbors. That's good advertisement, I must admit. So anyway, they showed up. White dudes showed up for Kamala. So it got to be such a success that somebody apparently decided we've got to do something. So this article comes from The Independent. White Dudes for Harris X account is suspended, with organizers saying Elon Musk got scared by a $4 million fundraiser. So these white guys have raised $4 million and Elon Musk shut them down. So let's see what happened. The X account for White Dudes for Harris was briefly suspended on Monday as the group held an online fundraising rally for Kamala Harris, sparking outrage and prompting the organizer to accuse Elon Musk of getting scared. A group of almost 200,000 Democrats, including Hollywood stars and potential running mates, met on a Zoom call on Monday evening to voice their support for Harris's White House run. The star-studded online rally raked in more than $3.5 million in donations, adding to the $200 million haul that Harris's campaign raised in the first week of her run for the Oval Office. But the organizers soon learned that the X account, titled Dudes for Harris, had been suspended. Ross Morales-Roquetto, an entrepreneur who runs a progressive political recruitment company and one of the organizers of the rally, posted from his personal account that Elon Musk must have got scared. So white men are punking each other. How about that? Got Elon Musk scared, Roquetto wrote on his personal X account, along with a screenshot showing the account's suspension. As you may or may not know, Elon Musk bought Twitter and changed it to X, and he is supposedly a Trump supporter. So that's why they're saying he got scared. He got scared that they're raising more money for Kamala Harris than anybody is raising for Donald Trump at this moment. A backup account called @Dudes for Harris was quickly formed as a replacement, while social media users voiced outrage at the group being silenced. Musk, who has previously described himself as a free speech absolutist, publicly endorsed Donald Trump this month and has since posted a doctored video of Harris on X, an apparent violation of his own platform rules. The replacement White Dudes for Harris account quickly racked up 20,000 followers before the original account appeared to be unsuspended. The reason for the account being blocked is currently unclear, and Musk is yet to publicly comment. The Independent has reached out to both X and White Dudes for Harris for comment. In the 2020 election, Musk supported President Joe Biden's campaign before switching allegiance to Trump this year, announcing he did fully endorse him after the shooting earlier this month. The increasingly conservative tech mogul continues to be a staunch critic of both Harris and the Democrats more broadly. Well, I wonder why. He's getting his way either way. White Dudes for Harris was created in the wake of the vice president kicking off her run for the White House earlier this month, noting that Caucasian men play a prominent role in shaping the political landscape. Well, yeah, they do, because they're the ones with the big bucks. In 2020, Trump garnered a 17-point margin among white male voters over Biden, securing 57% of the vote to the Democrats' 40%, according to data from the Pew Research Center. The White Dudes for Harris website reads that it vows to cut through the MAGA crap of Trump's conservative support base. Well, I certainly hope they do. White men have a role to play to elect VP Harris, and we can't sit on the sidelines anymore, Marquetta said on LinkedIn over the weekend. The Zoom call featured elected officials, including North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, who has bowed out of the running as Harris's potential running mate, former House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, and potential Vice President pick Pete Buttigieg was also on the call. As far as I'm concerned, these white men have let this go too long. They should have spoken up long before now. And I do believe the problem was that they didn't want to support Joe Biden being in the state that he was in. But it's about time they stood up. Cooper, along with others on the call, pushed back against conservatives' accusations that Harris was a DEI, diversity, ethnicity, and inclusion hire, saying, "We know better than that, guys." Well, they just don't want to compete, so they just jump up and call somebody a DEI. But there needs to be something that says you just don't want to compete. Somebody needs to come up with an acronym that stands for, no, it's not DEI, it's you just don't want to compete. Anyway, Hollywood stars Mike Ruffalo, Josh Gad, Sean Astin, Mark Hamill, and Jeff Bridges, who played the Dude in Coen Brothers' 1998 hit, The Big Lebowski, also joined the call. So they had some real heavyweights on that call. "I'm white, I'm a dude, and I'm for Harris," Bridges said on the call. Star Trek director J.J. Abrams reportedly personally chipped in $50,000 to the campaign. Okay, put your money where your mouth is, brother. The Democrats are showing a lot of confidence in Kamala Harris. It seemed like at the beginning some people wanted a primary. They didn't want her to just walk into the role. But since she has done so, there is a lot of support behind her. Donald Trump thought he was going to cruise to the presidency and that Joe Biden wasn't going to be in a competition. But now that Kamala Harris has been added, J.D. Vance, who is Trump's vice presidential running mate, has admitted that they were sucker punched by her because they were not expecting her to get in the race. All of us were hit with a little bit of a political sucker punch, J.D. Vance reportedly said. The bad news is that Kamala Harris does not have the same baggage as Joe Biden, because whatever we might have to say, Kamala is a lot younger. Harris is obviously not struggling in the same way as Biden, he added. So they're a little concerned about her. They won't admit it, but they're concerned about Kamala because she doesn't have the baggage of Joe Biden or Donald Trump. So she is going to be a formidable opponent for Donald Trump. And so the icing on the cake is that she's got so many people behind her believing in her, including white men. So I think that's a good sign for Kamala. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the article and have a good day.